Got their own aces up the sleeve. We've played against the Mark Hughes's and Cantonars last week. Next week will be someone different. We've got to perform every week. We can't be just a switch on and switch off team.
If they're not in gear against the Rovers, then it'll be the visitors, not Swindon's neat passing play, which impresses the crowd. With 3 wins and still unbeaten away from home, the pressure is once again on the Robins, who rely on Terry Fenwick's experience to see them through.
I feel as though the team are playing quite well themselves, and I just feel as though there's not enough experience of playing at the top level, and we've been a little naive in certain situations that have cost us dearly.
You've got that experience. How do you hope to ship that on to your colleagues?
Well, I just feel as though calming people down around us and pushing them into positions they should be will benefit us as a team.
Their last match at the county ground in the Coca-Cola Cup was, however, victorious, and their only clean sheet at home all season. But that first league success still eludes them.
Something that's good for us, really, although we haven't won a game as yet, sides above us haven't got away from us. And 2 or 3 wins will see us skip right up the table. I think it's very, very important that we do get that first initial win. That'll give us confidence in our own ability to defend. And I think we'll go on from there. But it's very, very important we get that first win.
Can you see it coming this weekend against Blackburn?
I hope so, yeah. Yeah, I can.
But against Kenny Dalglish's carefully moulded side, it's easier said than done, especially now that Alan Shearer has been let off the leash. Bournemouth put 6 men around him on this move a week ago, and the England striker still managed to score. It's a lesson Swindon will have to learn very quickly.
Ground either. Swindon's defensive frailties exposed within quarter of an hour by Paul Warhurst's pass. And who can doubt Alan Shearer is ready for England duty? Cruelly, Paul Warhurst surely won't be available. Coming up, a tackle by Terry Fenwick that resulted in what's been reported as a possible broken leg. The football fates that had shone so brightly on Warhurst so recently now against him, though he was discharged from hospital tonight. And more woe for Blackburn before half-time. Swindon, thanks to captain Shaun Taylor, finding only their 8th goal in 10 games. After the break, Blackburn frustrated, but not for long. Again, space behind the Swindon defence, and Stuart Ripley beating Fraser Digby. Later it emerged this was the game Graham Taylor saw today. No surprise then, the final word in the final minute coming from Alan Shearer. Blackburn's 4th away win of the season, but no doubt about the man of the match.
It was at the county ground to see Alan Shearer score twice. It took him 15 minutes to open his accounts. He ran on to Tim Sherwood's through ball and found the net with ease to maintain his goalless start record following a lengthy layoff. Now the Blackburn striker must wait to see if he's done enough to figure in the England party, which is named tomorrow for the World Cup qualifier in Holland. Their lead lasted a quarter of an hour. Swindon, who'd started brightly, equalised through their skipper Shaun Taylor. The visitors failing to clear the corner. Taylor powered his header into the roof of the net. A rare moment of joy for the supporters of the Premiership's bottom club, with defender and keeper failing to keep out Taylor's efforts. Fraser Digby kept them in the match with some fine goalkeeping to deny Gallagher and Shearer, but he was powerless to prevent Stuart Ripley restoring Rovers' lead 6 minutes after the break. Shearer's cross deflected into the path of Ripley, who squeezed the ball in at the near post. Shearer made sure of the headlines with his 2nd goal of the game, a minute from time to cap a fine individual display. He outpaced the town defence, rounded keeper Fraser Digby, and then slotted the ball into an empty net. After 9 months out with a career-threatening knee injury, his comeback has been nothing short of superb. Blackburn's 4th away win of the season, marred by an injury to Paul Warhurst, who was stretchered off with a suspected broken leg. Full-time Swindon 1, Blackburn 3.
Well, a good win that for Blackburn. I wonder if Alan Shearer will play in Holland next week. And, of course, our best wishes go to Paul Warhurst.